It's going to feel a lot like January.
Yeah, clearly.
All right. Trent, thanks a lot. All right, Nick Camino in for Andy tonight, and the Browns limping into Pittsburgh, pretty banged up.
Yeah, that's right, Chris. I mean, they've got some studs on offense that are missing practice for the second straight day, and it's just going to be crazy because they're going into Pittsburgh. And the Cavaliers, they had some technical difficulties getting back to Cleveland this morning. We're talking Cavs after this timeout. The Browns were back on the practice field today in Berea, preparing for Sunday's season finale with the Pittsburgh Steelers. For the second straight day, quarterbacks Brandon Weeden and Colt McCoy did not practice for the Brownies. That might mean third-string quarterback Thad Lewis gets the start come Sunday. The Browns also brought in Josh Johnson for the emergency plan, and head coach Pat Shurmur feels good about what Johnson can do if he's called upon.
From what I've seen, he's got some familiarity with what we do. And if he has to go in, I'm sure we'd have to pare it way down, which is the case when you bring in a guy with just a couple days preparation. But we'd be confident that he can go in there and at least execute.
Now, if Weeden and McCoy can't get over their shoulder injuries, Thad Lewis would likely start. Now, Lewis hasn't played a single snap all season, but that doesn't seem to bother Pro Bowl tackle Joe Thomas.
It's not like it's his first time in the huddle, maybe his first time in team drills, but, you know, we get reps with all those quarterbacks and run periods and things like that, so he's definitely not new stepping into the huddle, calling plays for us, so there's a little bit of a comfort level there already.
Sticking with the NFL, a Northeast Ohio native will look to help the Cardinals play spoiler this Sunday. Former St. Ignatius quarterback and North Olmsted native Brian Hoyer will look to make his first start against the 49ers this weekend. Now, the Niners are looking to secure the NFC West and possibly a first-round bye for the playoffs, but Hoyer's up for the challenge and this incredible opportunity.
This is an opportunity that I waited a long time for. I never thought it would come with the Arizona Cardinals in week 16 this year, but I'm happy it did. And when you're given opportunities like this, you just got to try to go out, prepare as best as you can, and make the most of it.
The Cavaliers were forced to cancel practice today. Earlier this morning, they were supposed to fly back from D.C., where they beat the Wizards last night. Now, the flight was scheduled for 7:30, but a mechanical failure on the team's plane did not land them back in Cleveland until 3:30 this afternoon. That's when they landed. The Cavs swing back into action tomorrow night against the Hawks. Now to college football. Bowling Green took on San Jose State in the Military Bowl earlier this evening. Bowling Green trailed at halftime but took the lead with this 8-yard touchdown run courtesy of Samuel Anthon. BG led 13-10, but that lead didn't last long. David Fales hits Chandler Jones in the flat, and he does the rest for the Spartans. San Jose State wins 29-20. Cincinnati took on Duke in the Belk Bowl. Under a minute left with the game tied. Brandon Kay hits Travis Kelsey from Cleveland Heights for an 83-yard touchdown that gave them the lead. And then the Bearcats weren't done. Nick Temple picks off Duke quarterback Sean Renfree and takes it to the house. Bearcats win 48-34. And in college hoops tonight, Akron defeated Texas Southern 83-68 to remain undefeated at the Jar. We're back after a quick timeout.
Well, thanks for watching tonight. Have a great evening. We'll see you again back here tomorrow. Good night.
Closed captioning of News Channel 5 at 11 is sponsored by Serpentini Chevrolet.